Hello, it is Breezy Tarot here, back with another pick a card reading. For today, we are going to be taking a look at who is coming your way. Now, I'm really excited for this reading. I have not done a reading in months, at least for the channel, but I was feeling really excited to do this reading, so I feel like there's a lot of interesting messages that are going to come through. I do want to say that I think when I had initially thought of this reading, there was a little bit of a romantic context to it, but not all of the piles, I am getting the sense that not all of the piles are going to necessarily be romantic. So really just take what resonates and leave the rest. I am really excited to get into it. Okay, so we have 3 piles. We have pile number 1 with the Osho Zen Tarot. And please forgive me, I do not know the name of this beautiful stone. But that is pile 1. Pile 2 is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot, I believe. And I believe that is the Serpentine stone. Again, forgive me, I am really fumbling with the crystal names today, but we also have pile 3 with the OK Tarot and the clear quartz. We can always rely on me to know that one. But yeah, take a second now to pick the pile that calls out the most to you, and then when you know which pile that is, go down below to the description box and click the corresponding timestamp, and then we can get right on into your reading. Okay, can't wait to see you guys there. Hi, pile number 1, if you chose the Osho Zen Tarot and this lovely stone, which I still don't know the name of, this is going to be your reading on who is coming towards you. Alright, so let's put the stone to the side. Now let's take a look at your significator, which is change. So, right off the bat, and this card is really meant to represent your own energy, I'm seeing very clearly that you are going through a bit of a transition sort of period in your life. I'm seeing that there's something right now that you really want to manifest into your reality. This could be something like a new job. This could be something like getting your degree. This could be something potentially like changing living situations. This could be starting your own business. It could really be anything, but I am seeing that you do want to shift something in your life. But I'm seeing that this shift has not really taken place in the material sense. I feel like you haven't really quite crossed that threshold about bringing this change into your physical reality, but I am seeing that you are in this transition phase and that you feel it. I would not be surprised if you're feeling quite restless recently, if you're feeling quite dissatisfied in your current situation, and it might not necessarily be that anything's wrong. I don't think that anything is wrong. I think that, I don't think that there's anything that you're not doing or anything that you're missing. I'm just seeing very clearly that whatever this change is that you want to occur, it hasn't quite happened yet, but the winds of change are starting to come, and they're starting to, you can feel it. Even if it's not something you consciously see in your reality, it's something that you're intuitively aware of. I'm also seeing what this is sort of reminding me of is kind of like the seasons right now. And this is a timeless reading, but it is currently, I think summer is coming to an end. So, we're headed into the fall season, so that could be something you're potentially really excited about. You might be starting something in the fall time, or you might be really seeing the fruits of your labor during the fall. But I'm just seeing I'm seeing that you're potentially pretty excited to get into this next season of your life, and leave whatever this current season is behind. So that is sort of what I'm seeing for your energy. Now let's start getting into the person who is coming towards you, because the energy is really interesting. So first we have trust, then we have beyond illusion, and then we have schizophrenia. Don't get scared. That card typically just means that you're sort of in a place of being quite unsure of where you stand. And I have two more cards that I'm going to lay down, but I do want to sort of just stop right here for a second. I am seeing very clearly that whoever it is that's coming into your life, let me fix that actually. Whoever it is that's coming into your life, they are actually meant to help assist you through this transition. I'm seeing in this card very clearly that you're feeling kind of stuck. You don't really know what the next right move is. You know that you want change. You know that you want some sort of transition. You don't know how to actually go about getting there. And what I'm seeing here is that there's perhaps a lot of limiting beliefs. There's maybe a lot of areas in your life where you keep yourself trapped. Maybe, there are certain things you don't think you're capable of, or you want to do, but you don't really know how you would go about doing it. And what I'm seeing is that you are meant to release these beliefs, and sort of go beyond this illusion that you have of yourself. And I think that whoever is coming towards you, they are going to help you sort of fly free of these illusions. And we have a lot of imagery around flying. In the trust card, we see, this person is flying. We see, it says beyond illusion, but we see these butterfly wings, and then we can even see two birds in the sky in this card. And where this person is stuck between these sort of two things, these birds are flying free. And I do feel like whoever is coming towards you is somebody who is meant to free you, maybe open you up to new experiences that you might have never had, or give you a new perspective of your situation. I'm also getting the sense that this person is someone you're going to really feel a sort of kinship with. For some of you, this might be romantic. For a lot of you, this might be like a friend. Potentially somebody that you create a lot, create with a lot, somebody who is very inspiring is what I'm sort of getting. Somebody who just inspires you to explore. I feel like their energy within your life is very fun and it's very freeing. And I'm going to go into the next card. So we have intensity and we also have innocence. So what I'm seeing like pretty clearly is that this connection is going to be a very strong one. There is a strong pull towards this person for sure. I'm seeing in the innocence card that when you're around them, you just feel like things feel more light. You feel more playful. You feel more like in this sort of fun kind of space. Also, the movie Kung Fu Panda is coming to me. So that could be a movie that you really like, or maybe you watch with this person and it's like fun. I don't know. That's just like a random thing. That might be for someone very specific in this pile. But I'm just seeing like this is somebody who really inspires you to sort of get into that like childlike innocence, that sense of play. And I'm feeling like it's sort of through that you open yourself more and sort of open yourself to, I guess, maybe the possibilities, or maybe it gets you in a place where you're more creative, you're having more fun, so you're seeing brand new solutions, or you're seeing new perspectives that help you get out of this sort of like stuck place, and it sort of helps you and assists you with this transition. I also have the guilt card, and I have the patience. Yeah, I am getting like a very restless energy from this pile. It's very possible right now. I am picking up very clearly the messaging that's within the reading that this is a process, and it's okay if you're not quite exactly where you would like to be right now, because I'm seeing that you are on the path to something really beautiful. You're just overcoming some of the murky stuff right now, some of the limiting beliefs. Because if we look at this card, right, we have like all this sort of beautiful flowers on top, but she can't see any of that because she's so clouded by her own inner, sort of turmoil. And what I'm seeing with that, and I have no idea if this is the significance of this, but I also see a P here. And for whatever reason, that's just making me think of patience. That's also in this card. I'm seeing that the key right now, if you are feeling restless, is to know that you're exactly on time. You do not have to worry. You're not missing anything. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just going through a transition and you're feeling it. Actually, wow, we have a P in almost all of these cards. There's a P here, there's a P here, there's a P. Wow, interesting. I never noticed that before in this deck. I wonder if that's just, yeah, there's also a P here. I wonder if this deck was made by, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Is this deck made by somebody whose name starts with a P? Does your name start with a P? I don't know. But I am just seeing very clearly that if you're worried that you're doing something wrong, don't be. You are right on time. This cycle is meant to illuminate maybe where you might be making yourself a little stuck, and I think that this person is actually going to come in and assist you with that. So you should be very excited about that. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. Now, I asked Spirit how you would recognize this person. So we have the Miser. We have New Vision. And we have Laziness. I'm going to be honest. I think that this connection is meant to assist the both of you. This is not a one-sided, like, oh, this person is coming in and they're showing you how, great things can be. You're also helping this person a lot. I feel like this person, you might meet them at a time when they're not necessarily very financially well off. So one way you can recognize this person is they might be a little bit tight on money around the time you meet them, or if you already know them. For some of you, you might already know this person. They might be in a little bit of a survival mode, I would say. They might not necessarily, I'm not going to say that they're not generous, but you might notice at times that they have to hold on to their money a little bit. I do see that this person also is going through a bit of a shift in their own life. I don't know where exactly they lie with this shift, but I feel like they are moving into, like, you'll know it's this person because they have a completely new vision for what they want to bring about in their life, or maybe they have a goal that they really want to bring into reality. I am seeing, though, that they might be somebody who is a little bit on the lazier side. They might not be somebody who's super action orientated, which might be why maybe they're also a little stuck. I'm seeing that they can help you have fun and learn to let go, and they can sort of help alleviate that within you. But maybe where you're meant to help this person is maybe in being a little bit more pragmatic, or a little bit more having a little more movement towards their goals. I'm just seeing that this is a mutually beneficial connection, regardless of whether this is romantic, friendship, whatever it might be. This can be somebody that you already know, but I feel like this is not somebody you have such a long history with. It's not giving me that vibe. This is definitely somebody who is more on the newer side. And even if you already know them, I feel like you're friendship, your relationship, whatever it is that however you know them now, it's going to be deepening. Because I think that you guys are sort of perfectly aligned to help each other sort of grow and go through this change together. Because I think you sort of have exactly what the other person needs to bring about. Because, like, the one thing you guys really do have in common is, like, you guys do both want to change something in your life. Like, you guys have a vision, you have a sort of dream, a thing that you want to bring about. And both of you don't really know how to get there, and maybe, like, you're getting way into your head about it, you're getting overwhelmed about it, you might have even, like, perfectionist vibes, you might be afraid to try new things. They're more so giving the sense of, like, they have trouble, like, taking action, being super action orientated. They might be somebody who, like, enjoys to lean back, and I just think that you guys can really help each other. And then we have the creativity card, which I believe is the Empress, but I could be wrong. And then we have the Master. Yeah, I feel like this is how you guys are going to benefit each other. I think that you guys are going to inspire each other a lot to create together. This could be somebody that you do some sort of project with, you work with, or even if you guys don't work on something together, you guys could share a lot of your projects together, or you could share a lot of your things with each other and get each other's feedback. I'm just seeing that you guys are a true source of inspiration for one another, and there's just such a fun sort of energy of play with each other, and I think that by the time you sort of, I'm not, like, I don't want to say you've lived out this connection. I'm not trying to say that this connection is going to end or anything like that. Not at all. Because it's going to be different for all of you. But I think that this connection does have a very specific purpose. And I think that by the time this specific purpose, because you can have multiple purposes in a connection, right? So you would go through phases in a connection where, maybe for the first couple of years, somebody, you guys serve this purpose in each other's life. And then in the next couple of years, you guys have a different purpose. And, like, it can always change. But I do think that once this purpose has been fulfilled, you guys will have achieved what you wanted to bring in. You guys will be, I guess, masters in your own reality, in the sense that you had a dream, you had something that you wanted to bring into reality. And by the end of this phase, this lesson, you guys are going to be exactly the kinds of people who can actually bring it about, and who have. So that is what I'm getting for who this person is. And I did feel called to pull a card of advice, an affirmation card. And the card that we got was, I prosper wherever I turn. The affirmation is, I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I am blessed and prospered. I feel like with this, I'm getting such a strong vibe. I feel like the importance of this connection, obviously you guys, like, there is a sort of importance in this connection, but this connection is really important because of how you guys can really help each other grow. I feel like that is the really, like, huge purpose with this. And I feel like what Spirit is showing me very clearly, that you might be very frustrated right now. And I think if you're feeling stuck, Spirit is highly advising that you remain open, and you remain open to the opportunities that come your way, also the ideas that come your way. Don't judge them, go for them, see what happens. You never know where you might find success, and, don't shut yourself down. I feel like you might shut yourself down a lot because maybe, you might have this thing where you're like your own worst critic, right? And Spirit is really emphasizing, like, I think the purpose of having this sort of playful energy come into your life that is here for the purpose of expanding your mindset and having you open up to new experiences. And the reason for that is because Spirit wants you to give yourself a chance, right? Give yourself a chance to explore. I feel like this change or this transition it's destined for you. Like, you're spot on. You're spot on for wanting change. It's not like, oh, you know, you might be feeling like really confused. Like, maybe you want something to change, but you just, like, I'm just seeing, like, you don't know how to bring it about. So you're wondering, like, is this change even for me? But, like, I think you have an inner knowing that, yes, the change is for me. I just don't know how to bring it about in this current period of time. And I think that Spirit wants you to really remain open, you know, and don't worry about, oh, should I not put energy here? If I put energy here, will I not, you know, do this correctly? Spirit wants you to know, like, think of everything as an opportunity for growth, and know that whatever decision you make, you will prosper, because you never know where something might lead you, right? You could think that by doing X, Y, and Z, you're going to have a certain result, a certain outcome, and that's going to lead you to success. But what you might not know is that the belief that you need to do X, Y, Z to have success, instead of just saying, I'm going to do what feels right to me, and I'm going to explore, and I'm going to be open, and, you know, I'm just going to be open to whatever opportunities come my way. And then, like, having that belief that you need to achieve success this certain way, that might be the thing that's stopping you. You know, or it doesn't even have to be the belief that you need to achieve success a certain way, but it could even be the belief, like, that you're somehow not worthy of achieving success, or you're not capable of making those decisions, or you're not, you know, you won't be good at something if you try something new. I don't know. There's just a lot of doubt. That's just what's coming through, and Spirit really wants you to release your doubts. It's not easy. It's not supposed to be. But know that this change, this transition is meant for you. This person seems like they're going to be a very great help for you. And remember to have fun and to be excited and to do the things that excite you. And, you know, trust that if it's for you, it will find you, and you will prosper wherever you turn. Okay, I love you so much, pile number 1. If you like the reading, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to see more readings from me in the future. Yeah, this is so fun. I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye, good luck, love you. Hello, pile number 2. This is going to be your reading on who is coming towards you. Now, I just want to get right in. This is your significator, and basically, here's what I'm getting. This is definitely coming up as a romance thing, and I'm going to give you a spoiler right now. Some of you are not going to be happy to hear this, but it's the true tea. It's what I'm getting. This is somebody who you have had some sort of history with before. I would not be surprised. This is somebody who it seems like they're coming back into the picture, and I'm going to get more into that when I get into the other cards, but right now this is about you. This is your significator. This is your energy that's coming up. Because the last pile wasn't specifically romantic, so there were like a lot of messages about like the different areas of, you know, this person's life. And so what I'm seeing for you specifically in regards to love and where you stand within your connections, I feel like you're actually in a place of like, you're feeling really content. I think you have a really healthy energy around you, especially in regards to romance. I think that it's a very like happy, fulfilled, open sort of energy, and it's really beautiful, pile number 2, I have to say. I feel like, and I don't think that this is just something that happened overnight. I think that this is something that maybe it took you a while before you could work to this kind of space where, you know, you could be happy and you can feel content just being on your own. But I am getting the sense very strongly that something is coming in for you, and it's crazy. So let's get into it. So I asked who this person coming towards you is. Like I said, this is giving a past connection for sure. We have the Two of Cups in reverse, and we have the Justice card. Whoever it is coming towards you, I feel like you have not only had a connection with them, but for one reason or another, it did not work out. And what I'm seeing is that this person wants to bring justice back to the situation. I mean, it could not be more clear to me. I feel like I'm not going to say that they messed up, but they might have been the one who initially walked away from this connection, or maybe it was mutual. I don't feel like there's like super bad blood here, especially like if this person is coming back in some sort of way. I don't get a bad sort of energy. Like, I don't think that this is somebody who really like messed with you, especially since I feel like you're in a really good place. Like, I feel like if we look at this Two of Cups, right, it came out in the reverse, and that's really what's giving me an indication that this was a past connection. But also, one of these cups is intact and one of these cups aren't. So I feel like it just is a total indicator to me that, like, I don't think that how this ended super negatively impacted you. If anything, I think you're definitely more in the power position in this connection. And I think you're content being on your own. You're not waiting for this person to come back. It might have been something that, like, maybe at a certain point, like, you know, you maybe anticipated this. Like, I would not, if this doesn't surprise you, I would not be surprised. But I think you're also like, your happiness is not contingent upon this person coming back. We also have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Five of Swords. Another thing I'm getting very strongly is that at the time you knew this person, or this person was in your life, they were in a bit of a survival mode. It could have been regarding you. It could have also been just regarding relationships, even maybe financial sort of struggles I'm seeing. This person just might have not been in a place where they were super stable enough to let a person in. I'm seeing that they were more on, I don't want to say scarcity mindset, but like kind of. I'm seeing very clearly that this person was not maybe in such a great place the last time that you saw them. I'm also getting the fact that, like, I feel like they abandoned this connection because of that. I feel like it's telling a story. I feel like in the past they were very closed off to this connection, and because of that they chose to abandon it, or maybe they withdrew their interest, or they started acting differently, whatever. And then I'm seeing that, like, they sort of regret it. Like, they thought that they wanted to step back from this connection, but then they realize that that is not at all what they want. And I think it took them not having you in their life for them to really understand that. And I think also that, like, it's showing me here, like, they want some sort of reunion. I don't know if they're specifically going to come to you in a romantic way at first. This is definitely giving, like, I am not worthy energy, which is really interesting. But this person does want a reunion. They want to be in your good graces. I feel like this is somebody who you did have a really great connection with, and that might have added to maybe why they might be feeling so unworthy of you, because I think that this was somebody you had a great connection with, but then they just made the choice to walk away because maybe they didn't think that they could handle being in a relationship, or maybe they thought that like the connection wasn't right for them for some reason. I'm not really sure, but I am seeing now that they're hoping to get back on your good side. It might not even be that they're on your bad side, but it just might be that they're not really in a place where there is a connection. This is definitely giving me separation. They might even come to you in like a friendship way first. I am seeing that one thing that they miss about your connection is definitely like your presence. It's just giving me, it's like they did not know how much this meant to them until they walked away. And I think that now they're not really sure. They're not really sure what the future is of the connection. I'm sure that if they approach you, it would be in like a friend sort of manner first. I don't think that they would approach you directly, in a romantic sense. But I think a lot of that is because they don't really feel worthy to. And I want to commend you, pile number 2, because I feel like you made the choices that were good for you, and you really stood by yourself. You did not betray your own sense of self-respect. And I think that's something that this person like recognizes within you. And I think that's probably why they feel so unworthy to come towards you. It's because like they know that like they know your value. They know your worth. I'm also getting like, I want to say like, honestly, take this as you may. Like I feel like for some of you who who I'm talking about, and I'm not going to say that you don't want them back in your life, but like some of you might not want this connection back in your life. And if you don't, like, just know that the ball is completely in your court. Like I said, you are in the power position. So if this is not somebody who you are wanting back in your life, you don't have to let them back in your life. But I will say the energy here isn't like negative. It's not negative. It's not like this is a person who you shouldn't let back in your life. Like that's not the energy of the reading. It actually feels like this person has like pretty good intentions towards you. Like definitely not manipulative or any this person, it just seems like this person, they don't have any bad intentions. They're not intending to deceive you. I do get the sense that they messed up here. They were the ones to sort of, they could have done something that might have broken your trust or might have made them look like they were not somebody you could depend on. And I think they're aware of that. And I think that's why they're not coming to you in a romantic way, because I think, I'm not necessarily saying that this person has done a 180, but they recognize that you're not somebody that they want to lose. And I think that this connection being missing from their life, it impacted them, like they understood the value of it once it left. And it impacted them more than they thought it would. They did not expect it to hurt them. And I think that's why they walked away. They thought that was the best decision at the time, but then they learned what it was like to not have you, and it really impacted them. And I'm not saying it didn't impact you, but like you seem pretty fulfilled. You seem like, especially in regards to this connection, you are in a much better place than they are, like 110%. It's giving a lack of self-worth from their end. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna pull out channeled messages for this pile. So the first one is, why do you even love me? Then we also have, I want you to make the first move. We also have, I'm so sorry for hurting you. I didn't show you who I really was. I'm so scared of rejection. I know I have to make the first move. I'll wait for you. Let's do some we should not be doing this stuff. I'm so stuck on you, and I want the best for you, even if it isn't me. I am seeing, first of all, a lot of self-worth issues with this pile. It's giving insecure, and I mean, like, I'm not gonna say that this person has, like, I'm not gonna say that they should be, but, like, they fumbled here, and it's very clear, and I think that they don't even know why you, like, they see you in such a great light, and they don't think that they're deserving of you, especially not in a romantic sense, but they cannot move on from you. There's just something about you that they cannot let go of. They're so stuck on you. And they are 100%, they are going to be the person to make this sort of first move, but I could just tell that they really want you to make the first move, not because they think you should, but because they're so scared of rejection. They're so scared that they already don't think they deserve you. They're so scared of you confirming that. Like, I just feel like it would crush them. And I didn't show you who I really was. I am getting the sense that, like, they did not open up to you as much the first time. They were more closed off. And I said that in the Four of Pentacles. Like, they were sort of not really open in general to anything at that point. And so they didn't open up to you in the way they did, in the way that they should have, or maybe in the way that you did with them. I'm seeing I'll wait for you. So I am seeing a lot of, like, persistence within the connection, like, in regards to, I think this person, energetically speaking, like, even if, siren confirmation, even if this person is not sure where they stand with you, I don't see this person getting over, like, at least in the way that they're thinking about it in their mind. This is a connection that they're willing to be patient with, and they're willing to see through. You know, even if nothing happens immediately, like, they're willing to wait for it. I'm also getting the sense that they really think the world of you. And it says, I want the best for you, even if it isn't me. And I'm not gonna say that that's, like, it's not completely true. It's just, like, I think that they're really hoping that there's some sort of rebirth, there's some sort of renewal, but they would understand if there wasn't, because they do really think the world of you. They have a lot of respect for you, which, as they should. And yeah, there's just a lot of, like, regret and a lot of self-worth issues, and, like, they're really stuck on you. Like, the energy is very clear here. There's no they're just not confident within themselves enough to approach you. So I don't know, like I said, this person will not come towards you fully in a romantic sense. Like, they might come to you and, like, try to be friends. Like, they might test the waters. Like, they don't know, you know, good, because I think that'll give you a chance to decide how you feel about them as well. You know, you deserve somebody who understands your value. And I think that this person understands your value, but clearly they fumbled with it in the past before. So, you know, it's good to have your guard up, in a sense, but I don't think that this person is, like, bad, or that they're manipulative or anything like that. Or even if they were, like, I don't think that they have any bad intentions towards you right now, is the point. Also, like, just a little side thing, I would not be surprised if this person is, like, they want to come towards you as a friend, but, like, they want so much more. This is not an 18 plus video, so I'm not gonna get into it, but there is a little bit of that here. But they know better. It's only one of their channel thoughts, so they know better than to get crazy like that. But yeah, this person misses you, and they really want to have some sort of rebirth here. They don't think that they're necessarily super worthy of that, so they would respect it if you weren't receptive to it, and partially that makes them even more scared to approach you, because they're so scared of rejection. But they do really see where they went wrong, and they think the world of you, and they think you deserve so much, and they want to be able to come towards you, but you know, they messed up. They played around. They found out. But yeah. So take that as you will. This was your reading. This is who's coming towards you. I would not be surprised if you heard from them soon, but if they came towards you in like a very like low stakes, non-committal sort of way, like just like, you know, just testing the waters. I would not expect like a whole declaration of love. But yeah, I don't know. That is the energy. Do with this information as you will. I love you so much. I have so much respect for you. Keep on being the amazing you that you are. And I'm just happy that I got to do this reading. This was so tea. If you like the reading, make sure to give a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. And this was fun. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the OK Tarot and the Clear Quartz, then this is going to be your reading on who is coming towards you. Now, I have to say, the energy, this is a crazy card to start off with, the Tower, but I will say that this has the most overwhelmingly positive energy of all the piles, which is really fun. Not that the other piles weren't positive, but because they were nice messages, but I just feel like this one was just, the energy was really crazy. So I'm very excited for you. But to start, we do have the Tower. And this is really your significator card. So this really shows me sort of where you're at, energetically speaking. I would not be surprised if recently, within the past few months, you went through some sort of transition where maybe something fell apart. This could have been a relationship. This could have been, maybe just something. It could have been a job. It could have been a friendship. It could have been a friendship for some of you. I did get that like message, like you might have had a really, really like close friendship with somebody that recently sort of fell through. Whatever it was, I can tell that it was definitely like eye-opening for sure. I think that it changed your perception of maybe the world a little bit, or maybe just of people, and I feel like you're in a really different place than you were at the beginning of this year. That's for sure. I feel like you definitely have gone through a massive shift. So let's get into your tarot cards. And this is really to describe the person who's coming your way. So we have the Judgment card. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. I'm just going to stop right here. It's giving stability. It's giving this person knows what they want. For some of you, I am getting like a very romantic vibe here, but I'm also getting like a partnership vibe. This could be a business partner. This could be a friend. This could be like I said, like a romantic partner, but it's definitely giving partner. This is giving, this does not feel like some casual connection for sure. We also have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Death card. And then we'll stop right there before we get into the other cards. So immediately what I'm picking up is, I feel like this is somebody, whoever's coming towards you, they're in a pretty stable position in their life, I would say. I'm not going to say that, like, they have it all figured out or anything, but they're just giving such a stable energy. I would not be surprised if this person is some sort of earth sign, or they could have like a lot of earth sign placements in their chart. I'm also getting the number 4 a lot. We have the 4 of Wands, we have the 4 of Pentacles. There's something about a 4, so this person could have been born in April. You could have met this person in April. For those of you who have already met that person, and I am getting a feeling like this is definitely a newer connection. This does not feel like somebody you have had a past with, even if you've known them in passing or you've met them through other people or whatever. I am getting very strongly that, like, this is not somebody that you have had such a deep connection with, but this is somebody who, when they come towards you, it's like, it's very clear. Like, I'm not getting any sort of confusion coming towards this. Like, I just feel like it's very possible that this person has also gone through a huge transformation. You both might be meeting each other at a point in your life where each of you sort of went through like some sort of loss. Like, you might have had some situation in your life undergo like a really big transition. That could have been, like I said, friendship, job, relationship, just something like, there's a really big shift here. And I'm seeing that it's mutual. I'm seeing that, like, it's very possible you guys are meeting in like a social setting of some sort. I am seeing, like, getting a vibe like maybe meeting in person with this person, but like, you know, I get that might not apply to all of you, but I am getting that this person is giving security, they're giving stability, they're like, they feel like a safe person for you to open up to. I also feel like there's somebody who, I don't want to say like challenges themselves to be better, but like, they're like an inspiring person. Like, this doesn't come across as like a person who is falling apart or that you would have to take care of or anything like that. This is coming in as like a person who, if anything, could make you feel a little bit more secure and make you feel a little bit more safe. I think you will especially resonate with this if in the past, maybe some of your previous connections left you wondering about where you stood with them. I don't think this person is that. I think that they're coming to you in a way that's like very steady, is what I would say. I asked how you would know it's this person, and we got the Two of Cups, which is a very relationship card. But what I will say is that this could also be a business partner for some of you. I'm just getting that it's a partner. It's definitely someone that you will have some sort of partnership dynamic. This is not giving a casual friend. This is not just giving someone you have fun with. This is someone who is coming into your life. They are coming towards you very clearly. There's no question about it. And they are, it looks like you guys are potentially building something together. Like, whether that's a relationship or a business or a life or whatever that might be, like, you two, it's giving you guys are on the same page about certain stuff, which I really love for you. We also have the Seven of Wands, which is showing me that this person is going to be somebody who you are very, they're I'm not going to say stubborn, because stubborn isn't the word, but they're resolute. Is that even how you would use that word? I don't know. But they're very, like, strong in their convictions. Like, they're the kind of person, like, if they want something, they're gonna put in the steady effort to go get that thing, and they're not, like, it's giving loyal. They're not, like, one to just flip-flop on you, change their mind at, like, the drop of a hat. Like, they're not giving that. And if you meet someone who comes towards you and they are giving that, they are not this person. Just want to be clear. I did just, I don't know why I said that, but it could be a potential that you might have several people coming towards you in this time. Some of these connections might not be long lasting, but this is giving they're locked in. They are coming towards you. I'm also seeing in the Seven of Cups, this could be somebody who you daydream a lot about, or you, like, think a lot about your future. There's a very dreamy sort of vibe with this pile. There's a lot of looking to the future. And it kind of makes sense. If you think about it, it's like you had this tower moment, so something had to fall apart. But, like, maybe now you can build something new with somebody else. And granted, like, it could have been you had a job fall apart, and then you meet this business partner, and you guys come up with this thing together. So, I really want you to be open and really take it how it resonates. But yeah, we also have the Two of Pentacles. I just feel like this is somebody who is definitely, like, it's giving manifesting energy. It's giving the energy of, I'm making something happen. I feel like this person is, there's somebody who you're gonna make something happen with this person, whether that's a relationship or potentially something else. We have the Six of Wands, which is given success. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my god, so much Pentacle energy. Oh my god, and we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is giving strong earth placements. It's also giving fire placements a little bit. I would not be surprising if their, like, rising was like a fire sign. They might have that to them. But then it's also giving, like, earth moon. So, if you happen to have this person's chart and you want to see how much that lines up, you could definitely do that. But it's giving a lot of really stable energy. It's also a potential, like, if this is in a romantic sense, this is somebody that you are going to build a long-lasting partnership with. If this is in a business sense, this is somebody you're going to build a very successful, like, business partnership, like, with. Like, I'm just seeing, like, they are so on the same page about what the goals are, what they want, and it could not be more clear. It could not be more clear. It could not be more right in your face. I pulled some supporting cards to sort of give us more information about the connection. So we have nothingness, we have flowering, and we have success. Guys, I really don't think that, I think that this connection, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out of nowhere. I would not be surprised, this is not somebody you've had a past with. If some of you just need a little confirmation, this is not somebody you've met before. This is somebody who I feel like you're going to create a lot with, like, abundance. It's like, it's just such an abundant, wonderful energy. And I mean, it's so clear. It's success. If you guys are a couple, you could be a couple that, like, becomes very well known too. I'm seeing that it's like, it's just such a good thing. And especially if you went through this tower moment, it, like, makes me happy, because it's like, I feel like you might have been coming out of a situation where it was really painful, and it left you feeling a little bit like your whole world shifted is what I'm getting. But what I'm getting is that it was that very shift that is even making something like this possible now. Which is a message I just got. I kind of want to pull a little more. Like, I want to pull something about their characteristics. Like, how do we know it's them, Spirit? Like, what? Like, tell us more. Yeah, the energy here is so positive, though. I will say it's so good. I'm, like, very happy for you. Let's see here. You know what? We're actually going to use the Lover's Oracle. For all of the decks, I did shuffle the cards before the reading. I just want a little more, I want a little more advice, a little more something. I feel like maybe some of you guys are even thinking the same thing. Like, you are like, that's it? Like, I want to know more. Spirit, do we have any last words for pile number 3? Again, I'm using the Lover's Oracle. I just feel called to, but this does not have to be a love connection. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. I am getting, like I said earlier, this could be somebody that you meet in a social setting, but I am seeing that the way that you meet this person is, like, by putting yourself out there. You know, like, I would say you have a sort, and it could have been because of this Tower moment, you do have a sort of, like, magnetic energy around you at present. I think that's one of the things, like, this person is so clearly, they are called towards you, so I would not be surprised if, like, they find you very attractive, whether that's, like, they find you really attractive in a romantic sense, or they find you someone who is, like, abundant, or someone who is inspiring. Like, they are very attracted to you as a person. Like, they're into you. We also have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Would not be surprised if you already know this person in some capacity, you know, but just never really had, like, a super deep connection with them. Again, this is coming out of nowhere. You have never been with this person before. This is not new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Yeah, there's a lot about passion here. There's a lot about excitement. There's such strong energy here, and it cannot be confused for anything else. This is a new beginning for you, pile number 3. I'm seeing it so clearly. You know, if you've gone through things that were challenging, and that maybe hurt, this is a new beginning for you. This is a new adventure. Embrace it and really just go with it and have fun. And whatever this might be for you, I feel very strongly that, like, this is it's like really positive. So I would be open. Enjoy the current energy around you, the magnetism, allow people to be drawn to you. You know, it's safe to open up. You can trust the connections that come your way right now. And, you know, just, and know that you are worthy of someone coming towards you and being sure of you. It's not too good to be true. Someone could meet you and could know immediately that you're exactly the person that they're looking for, whether that's in a professional sense or otherwise, you know? This time is filled with such passion and such joy, and you're gonna build something really exciting, and take that however it resonates. I love you so much, pile number 3. I'm so excited for you. You deserve all of this wonderful energy coming your way. And if you like the reading, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more readings in the future. And I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.